Yes.
All
Oh,
right.
that's scary.
Hi. Welcome to another episode of the HKGAGPodcast. Today we're going to be mainly talking about Pokemon because I've got a bunch of Pokemon fans here, and why the fuck not? But we can talk about other things so long as it's interesting. So I've got Kix, Bricky, and Chris over here. We're going to start off with one question. What's your favorite generation of Pokemon and
Gen 7.
why?
Hmm. For me, it might have to be Gen 4 because I was a fan of the
Basically.
Gen 2 remakes, and it's kind of been the generation of my childhood, so I'm more nostalgic towards it.
I see. What about you, Chris?
For me, it's either Gen. I think it's actually no. For me, it's Gen 2. Mainly because of the
Damn.
nostalgia factor, and I do really like the Pokemon there as well.
Yep. What about you? What about you, Kix?
I'm a Gen 7 because that's the first Pokemon game I've played, and I like the Pokemon. Like
Yeah,
most
honestly,
of the Pokemon is
yeah.
Gen 7.
Yeah. Honestly, I would agree with you. Generation 7 is my favorite generation because it was the one that got me back into Pokemon, and it's just overall very very good designs, very good story and features.
Are those
Yeah.
now for once?
Oh damn. Okay, but what's your favorite Pokemon? Like not game, not whatever, just your favorite Pokemon. You may or may not be crucified for this.
Okay,
I
Carter.
might
Depending on
be.
you.
Okay, Carter. My
All
favorite
right, good.
Pokemon is Execute.
Interesting.
All right, okay, cool,
I'm just joking.
cool.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
That's a
It's Vikavolt.
Okay, that's a pretty
It's
cool
what?
Pokemon.
that's
It's what?
cool. Yeah.
It's what? Sorry.
Vikavolt.
Oh, Quakervo. Quaquavo. What about you,
For
Bricky?
me, it's probably Tyranitar, as obvious in my
Okay.
profile picture.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and Iron Forge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Chris?
Meanwhile, I'm out here. My favorite Pokemon is Chikorita.
Oh, solid choice,
Yeah.
solid choice.
Yeah.
Um, I don't really have a favorite Pokemon now that I really think about it, but honestly, I think one of my favorite Pokemon would have to be Morpeko or what was that? Oh yeah, one of the new Pokemon that was introduced. I really fucking like Dashant, the evolution of fire though.
Yeah, that's a
I mean,
pretty interesting Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like
Mm.
that sweet though thing. God, it looks so fucking cute.
There are so many new dog Pokemon.
Yeah, you got like
Oh,
Mabustiff, the
And then
Mabustiff line, the
you also got
Greavard.
Houndstone.
Yeah, Greavard the Helmstone. What else? And then you have the what we mentioned earlier,
Isn't
the Fido line.
I don't know.
Yeah, I do kind of like. So what do you guys think about this generation's designs?
I
Like,
think more of a Gen 5 kind of thing where half of the designs are very good, but half of them are kind of on the bad side, in my opinion. They could have
Yeah,
done much better with some of them.
like some of the designs were good, but like some of the designs like Golden Go, it's just why it looks really bad. Like not gonna lie, just why.
I think the one I'm like the least towards is the Palmy line, because Palma is Palmo, but more hair, and Palmo is Palmy but standing up.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
finding fighting type, I feel like is really wasted.
yeah. I don't know. It just feels like they could have done more with the design because I really liked Palmer's design when it was released, but like the evolution was just felt very meh. Like
very
it's not
basic.
bad. Like I've seen there are worse designs this generation, but like
Mm.
I don't know.
I'm
Uh,
personally not a fan of the starter final evolutions, except the fire one. I think the fire one looks the best out of all of them.
oh yeah, Meowscarada. I was like, no, that was a
I,
terrible.
I feel like Mouscarada was just Delphox again, and I thought it would be Delphox again.
I actually
Yeah.
kind of like Meowscarada. I don't know if
It's
that's just me
what?
though.
No,
Yeah.
come on. That's you're capping.
The only thing I like about it is its ability. It has the Greninja
Mm.
ability. That's the only redeeming factor for it, in my
True.
opinion.
Grass Dog is pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's a pretty good typing, I guess,
Yeah.
offensively.
Mm.
Honestly, I actually like Quavel, or how do you pronounce?
Okavo.
Quavel. Okay. I think it's
Yeah, that's
Okavo.
that's cool
How
too.
do how do you guys pronounce it?
I just pronounce like I used to pronounce it Quavel because I do not know how to pronounce stuff.
I think I thought of it like quack, like the duck, like quack quack. Oh, fuck, I can't even pronounce it correctly right now.
Wow. I mean, honestly, I didn't really like Meowscarada or Okavo, but I really like Skeledirge. And no, okay, it is because it's mostly because it's like on all four legs.
Skeleton
So
is
Mm.
like the best final evolution, definitely.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
for
I
sure.
was
Mm.
I also like the typing it has too. Fire Ghost is a pretty cool typing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I like.
I don't know, it's just a much better typing than like last generation. It was like mono typing, so that was kind of boring. But like, yeah,
I just
like
felt like the monotyping was an excuse to not have Cinderace be firefighting. Because
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I felt like you could have also made Inteleon water fighting potentially.
mhm.
But then I think that could have
Water
defeated
Dart.
Quaquaval. So, yeah,
I also
Water
feel like
Dark. Not really. Doesn't really give me that vibe.
Oh, Greninja already had that.
yeah, Greninja
Yeah,
has it. Samurott Hisui has it.
Mm.
yeah. And given that they were obviously playing the games at the same time, I don't think it would have
Mhm.
worked out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which is a shame though, because like I do kind of like the Galarian star designs, even Italian. But
I like all of them, like except
yeah,
Rillaboom. I think Rillaboom is okay. I just didn't think it was that cool.
bruh, oi, my boy Red just got disrespected. This is
I like
slander.
Let's
Rillaboom.
get
Me
ridiculous.
neither.
This is slander. Holy shit.
Yes, yes.
I think Rillaboom looks the
Okay.
best out of all the three
Yeah,
Galarian
I agree.
starters.
I agree. Big agree. I'm not biased in any way.
Um,
Another question. Which Pokemon do you think deserves an evolution?
Hmm. Like any old Pokemon? I gotta
Yeah,
think.
Can it be
any old
evolution
Pokemon.
of another evolution that happened this generation? Because I have one.
Wait. Oh, you can't say okay. You can't say Dunsparce, that doesn't count.
Okay, fine. The
Yeah.
Dunsparce. Let's go. Okay.
I said you can't say Dunsparce.
Yeah, but I said
Hmm.
But for me, I would have to say probably Tropius because it just seems like a nice Pokemon that could really benefit from a new typing.
Yeah.
Um,
I would.
Another Pokemon I would say that could deserve it is any of the Pika clones like Pachirisu, Togedemaru, or Dedenne. They could all use evolutions. And it would be kind of weird, but I would love to see it.
I was gonna say Stantler until I remember Hisui and Stantler exists, which kind of.
Yeah,
Weirdier,
Yeah.
yeah,
Weird,
that's the evolution.
Weird.
I
I
will.
like I like I like Weirdest design to be honest.
I'll honestly go for Flapple. I think it's pretty.
Mm.
It looks like
Wait,
a middle evolution, and I think that's
Flapple already has Flapple is already a complete
yeah.
evolution though.
It's kind of like a stone evolution, so you can't really evolve anything that's a stone evolution.
Yeah.
Porygon exists.
Oh, what? Oh yeah. What about like an Absol evolution? That'd be
Oh
kind of
shit,
cool,
that's
right?
good. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really sick. Like make. I mean, I don't know what other typings he could be apart from Dark. Maybe like Dark something, and maybe and then like yeah, this big Absol like even sicker.
Yeah, I think you could give it possibly dark dragon or dark fighting maybe or dark psychic. Dark psychic actually makes sense to be
Dark
honest.
Psychic. Ooh, yes.
Yeah. I feel like if they still did pre-evolutions, they should have like get a Absol pre-evolution because yeah.
Like a baby Pokemon,
I think
right?
Ledian needs an
Yeah.
evolution. That thing has just been terrible for years.
Which one?
Ledian, a Gen 2 Pokemon.
Oh, Ledian. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I
Is
think
this
isn't like
one
survival
of the most forgotten Pokemon, to be honest?
forgotten?
No, I'd say Maractus is. When was the last time you remember a Maractus being mentioned?
No. Here's the thing, Maractus. Like people memed it of it being forgotten to the point where it was no longer forgotten. So
I guess that's true.
Mm.
yeah. Another Pokemon that I think could use an evolution. Very controversial. Klefki. Klefki needs an evolution.
Oh no! Given that thing
Yes.
holding Eviolite would be disaster.
Yeah, but who cares? Honestly, I kind of like the design, even though like it's just keys.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it needs an evolution in my opinion. Just
Yeah.
It just
something
seems
about
kind of
it.
weird.
I think Clefairy is a mad Pokemon. I don't think it's like bad as people say. I think it needs an evolution though. Yeah, I
Mhm.
really agree.
Yeah. Other Pokemon that need evolutions: Clamorant, Pincurchin.
Urchin.
I already mentioned Pikachu. Squawkabilly needs an evolution.
Yeah.
I was Squawk.
Veluza.
Oh, the fish,
and,
right?
Yeah, Veluza.
Yeah. And Flamigo.
Yeah, Flamingo evolution would look pretty cool.
I feel like
Yeah.
Flamigo is pretty questionable as a Pokemon. It's a flamingo.
The name is kind of funny.
The name is funny, but it's just a flamingo, and I don't like it. It's,
Yeah, I get that.
for the first flamingo Pokemon.
I don't get how it's a fighting type either.
For the first flamingo Pokemon, it feels
Just
very
don't question
human.
it. Just don't question it.
I know, but Flamigo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question. Which type if you could add any type to Pokemon, which type would you add?
Right, time to look at the Pokedex.
Initially I was gonna think light type, but there's kind of already one being fairy type.
Don't care.
But I would like to
Kidding.
see a light type where it's like super effective against dark and dark super effective against it.
Yeah.
It'd be an interesting type in that way.
Yeah. I would say if you don't have light type, you have the sound type because there's a lot of Pokemon that can benefit from it. If you don't do sounds, then I think cosmic in space, would be a good idea for Pokemon. What do you think, Chris?
Oh, that's really tough.
Yeah, sorry.
We got a lot of like elements as usual. Wow. What? Wow, this is actually. Huh. I'll think about it. I'll think about it later. I really don't know.
I don't know, but I guess futuristic type or something, like stuff for like
Cyber.
like mechanical stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
it'll take over most of the steel types, so I don't know. But maybe some
It's kind
like
of similar.
advanced typing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know, man.
No, I mean, like a lot of people don't like. People say, "Oh, why are you adding another type? Why do you want to suggest it?" But like, it's just a cool idea to think about because like we've had 18 types since like 2013. It's gonna be almost 10 years. So yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's been that long already.
It's weird. It's weird to think about. But
And then like when I'm replaying the old games and I see these Pokemon being fairy type, I'm used to them being fairy types. I don't even remember their original type sometimes.
Yep. Like I mean, most of them are were normal type before the change.
Yeah.
So what was I going to talk about again? Have you guys played any Pokemon fan games? Speaking of which,
I've played half of Resurgence.
If ROM hacks count?
Yeah, of course ROM hacks count.
Okay, I played many of them. There's like way too many
Holy
to
shit.
count.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I played Unbound. I played a bit of Emerald Kaizo. It's the worst one I've played personally. I didn't even
I mean,
finish
it is a
it.
Kaiser ROM hack, so I'm not sure what you were
Yeah.
expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played Radical Red and I completed that one.
Damn.
It wasn't too bad.
Sheesh.
Hmm.
Oh damn. I played Glazed, Gaia, Flow Sky,
Mhm.
Soul. No. What's it called? Any. Fuck. Sorry. Resolute, Source, Scythe, Victory Fire, Orange Island's Adventure, Ash Gray.
Ooh, I like Ash Gray.
Yeah, Ash Gray I didn't really like, to be honest. It just felt, I don't know how to really describe it. Oh shit. Dreams. I played Pokemon Dreams. I played. I have mentioned. I yeah. I also and I also played Pokemon Sweet, like the original Sweet and Unbound, of course. Have you played Unbound?
Yeah, Unbound's pretty good. It was kind of
Yeah.
hard.
I don't know. It was definitely on the. It was meh.
I tried playing Insane mode, but I kind of gave up.
Oh, of course you did. You played Insane mode. No, yeah, I feel a lot of people talk about Unbound kicks. Have you played Unbound,
Nope.
Chris?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
No.
The only fan game I played is Resurgence. I played half of it.
Insurgents.
Insurgence, yeah.
Yeah. How far did you get into Insurgents?
I think it was like the 6th or 7th gym.
Oh damn.
And I kind of.
What did you think of it?
It was good, but I just didn't have any motivation to start playing it again.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because like the Elite Four is literally just gonna kill you. Because the like what I don't like is that you can't like, because like the Elite Four, it's just oh shit. It scales with your team. So yeah,
Yeah,
Hmm.
that is just fucked.
And Insurgence,
Chris, have you played any? Sorry.
Insurgence is a very good game, in my
Uh,
opinion. Like I think it's pretty good. I like the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
I
mention I was gonna mention about, well, because I don't know if this is technically a fan game, but I've done I played Blazing Emerald, but as a Nuzlocke with some of my friends before.
that counts.
yeah, that
Yeah,
counts.
that's the only
Yeah.
one that I played, but it was quite chaotic back then.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't know how far I went in that run as well. I'm just trying
Yeah.
to remember. But yeah, it was
Oh,
definitely a blast.
yeah. I've also played some other, like, the difficulty and quality of life ROM hacks, right?
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I've played Renegade Platinum and Blaze Black 1 and Volt White. No, Blaze Black and Volt White 2.
I
So
see.
we talk about the Adriano hacks. Yeah,
Hey, Cardo,
I think there's a couple of 3DS ROM hacks that change up the difficulty, but I've only played one that is kind of like, it adds like different forms of Pokemon. It's called Pokemon Glowing Garnet, and it was honestly really fun.
interesting. Yeah, I
It's
only
a
really
ROM
played
hack
the
of
GBA ROM
Omega.
hack.
Yeah, because
Mm,
like GBA is the easiest to ROM to kind of
Mhm.
what's the word, to kind of make ROM hacks in. So
yeah.
Cardo, can I ask a question?
yeah, sure, go
Like,
ahead.
what is the best generation of Pokemon? Like, not the whole generation, like the Pokemon itself. Which generation has
What do you
like
What do you mean?
like each generation has like a group of Pokemon, like the main Pokemon that's made. Which generation is the best group of Pokemon that was?
Like best designed Pokemon. Um, seven has the best designs, just based off a lot of things. What about you guys?
I'll say 6 or 7.
Oh, what about you guys?
Uh,
I need to think.
8 is honestly pretty
I
close.
Yeah.
it really depends because like each version, each like generation, they do designs like really differently, and there's some good and some bad. Like
Mhm.
Gen 5 and Gen 9 were kind of all over the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
I really like the OGs or like Gen 6 or 7. Those are pretty good.
Oh yeah. What about you, Bricky?
For me personally, I like most of the Gen 2 Pokemon designs.
Oh really? Oh,
Same
no,
actually,
that's
yeah.
true.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like-
I think a lot of the Pokemon in Gen 2 were kind of like I don't want to be mean, but they were a little on the more forgettable side. Like, but it's interesting to kind of hear about them.
But you get like a
'cause,
lot of the cool ones, like Heracross,
Yeah.
Steelix,
Mm.
Tyranitar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say that
Quillfish.
in my opinion, the Gen 1 Pokemon, I feel like the design was not the best, like some people say it is. I say it's okay around that level.
Gen 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
Oh,
cut
yeah. It's
Pokemon some slack
not
because it was the
good
first
for me.
generation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cut it like a bit. I cut it some slack because it's the first one. But it's not like the best, like most people say it is. Some
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. No, I think there's a lot of the original designs are quite meh, which makes them like doing regional forms that revisit them such a good idea. Like, it not only is it realistic, you also get to revisit old Pokemon and say, okay, how can we do a new take on this? And holy shit, it is so creative.
I really like how they gave Tauros 3 new forms.
Yeah, but like two of them are fucking rare, and I have not caught them yet.
I have not tried to catch any of the Taurus forms.
Oh,
Yeah.
funny enough, I
Yeah.
saw one, like the fire ones, and I just skipped it without realizing.
What
Oh,
the
no.
fuck, bruh? Look at this guy. Are you for real?
Hmm?
Why? Just why? Just why? What did people ever do to you?
I have not
Why?
tried fire form Tauros or a water or like a water form. I haven't seen any of them.
Damn.
I traded for a water form Tauros though. It looks pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like Toad Squirrels became one of my favorite regional variants. Like, if you can call it one, I think Toad Squirrels very cool, honestly. Very interesting.
Yeah, Toad's cool. Yeah. Like
You
this
can argue
generation
that it
didn't
is.
generation didn't introduce that many regional forms, but we got like convergent evolutions and the paradox form. So like it doesn't feel like that they introduced not that many.
Paradox forms are weird, especially the names. I feel like the names are the main problem of the paradox.
Yeah. That's my main issue. But I do feel like and hope that the DLC will get around to giving them new names.
I think the reason I think they have code names is because I guess they're like
Yeah, it's lore.
is lore. I think they'll hopefully they'll be
Yeah.
given actual names in the DLC where you like have to explore the Great Center, Great Crater.
Yeah. So you get to know like the actual names.
Speaking of DLC, I wonder what's gonna be in the DLC.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Hmm.
What do you guys think?
Exploring the Great Crater of Paldea, most likely, and like giving
Yeah.
and like searching more of the paradox. I just hope we get to go to Kalos at least once, because I think
Yeah.
games are kind of wasted. Like some.
It's like the best opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
And this seems like it's a better chance than, yeah.
Hmm.
No, but I also a lot of people are saying it's gonna be time travel, but do you guys feel like we could go with time travel with this
I
one?
don't think so, because like the whole time machine thing was supposed to be destroyed, right?
Yeah, I mean it could be like revived or something, but I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna be time travel.
Yeah, because if you look at the map, there's like a kind of crossed out line area that you can't go to yet. So I
Yeah.
feel like that has to be the other region. Possibly.
Okay, what is the
Like I feel like sorry, just everyone's thinking about where did he go? I think a lot of people said that, because back in Sword and shit, a lot of people were theorizing that we are gonna go back to Carlos because UK, France.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
It would
But
be a
like
perfect opportunity.
I
to
do
bring it
feel like
back.
that, I am going to be very, very cautious here. But I say this, but I do believe that we have a better chance at going back to Carlos this generation than ever before compared to Galar.
Honestly,
Do you get
yeah.
what? Yeah.
Yeah, I do, yeah. At the
Uh,
same time, we didn't have a Unova remake yet.
no, yeah, because I don't think it'll be coming that quickly. Because most Pokemon remakes are done in odd number generations. So like Generation 7, we got Let's Go Pikachu, but that doesn't count.
Ah, yeah,
Uh
that's true. Because I was thinking
oh
about like, because in Gen 3 we had like, what was it the Gen 1 remakes in Gen 3,
Yeah.
and then we had the
yeah.
Gen. Did we have any remakes from Gen 5?
No, not
No,
yet.
not yet. I feel like it's
Ah,
gonna
okay.
be the next generation, if anything.
Gen 10 that we
Yeah,
do. Um
maybe, yeah.
do you guys want to hear about leaks? Because there's like some people, some leakers, of course they're bullshit, but like there's like one leaker that has basically guessed a lot of things. He guessed like the Titan Pokemon, the time travel paradox shit. He basically leaked. Basically gave cryptic clues for the entire decks, and it was all correct.
Are
So
you
this
talking
guy,
about Riddler Coup?
yeah, this that guy. Okay, so before we do, all the listeners, there will be spoilers for potential DLC. So
Mm.
with that being said, let's go into spoiler territory. Okay, so basically, the DLC does kind of hint that we may be going back to Carlos, but I'm sorry, but there's very little information. What the fuck? Like, Riddler coups are all just bullshit. Just like it's legit information, but like very, very cryptic.
I mean,
Like you've seen some of his tweets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, but the big rumor is that we are going to go. Like the leaks kind of suggest a little that we could be going back to Carlos, but
yeah, but
like it's
that's like the big one that most people want, and I don't think we're gonna
yeah,
get. We're gonna get.
but it does say sorry,
No, just yeah, I just finished.
yeah, but another big leak that they said is that Gita, the champion, is actually the real villain of the entire game. So yeah, I think there's a lot of like theories and leaks that kind of suggest that. Ku has kind of suggested that Gita will maybe the focus of the game. Either her or Heath, which is like the guy who wrote the Scarlet and Violet books.
Mm.
Yeah, it's probably Heath, because I feel like he's the character that hasn't been like really explored yet.
Yeah, I think so too. Like you can't just show some guy just there, just yeah.
Maybe more on like the professors, like on how like
Yeah, I think we will see the professors again, which is why a lot of people are saying time travel.
because the android thing was really stupid. Honestly, I feel like it was kind of stupid.
I feel like the actual professor is not dead. I just have a feeling it's.
Hmm.
The whole
I feel like they are dead because
the whole the
just
whole Great Paldea part was so. I mean, the story paid off, but I feel like it was so tedious that you had to slowly walk around the area and try to find like
yeah.
those four like
Mm.
I guess
Mhm.
those labs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it kind of felt like, yeah, you know what I mean. It kind of felt like that you were kind of with this big journey, and yeah. Okay, another question. So kind of like we're going to remain like speculation territory. But another question: what do you guys think is going to be the next generation? Like, what's the next region? What are they going to be basing them off us?
I don't know.
Next region.
Yeah.
I think it's just gonna be somewhere in Europe. I hope not, but I think it's gonna be somewhere in Europe again.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it could
Might
Maybe
be.
start-
most likely.
There is another place that I think they could do, and a lot of people have said this. Australia, like there are hints to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It's like no, Sword and Shield and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That were leaking towards like a potential Australian region.
Hmm.
Hmm,
That'd be nice.
Uh,
Like,
that'll be kind of cool. Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, first of all, God, I hope it's true
we're
because
probably gonna get like Germany or
Yeah.
Italy or something like that.
I don't think Germany I could see it, but Italy, given that we just got a Mediterranean region, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like
Yeah, it doesn't.
it would be kind of like if they
Yeah.
did Carlos and immediately do Paldia. It would be really weird. It would be like, what? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think they'll be doing Italy. Like, I don't think people will be like, "Oh, this is terrible," but like, it would just be a really weird choice to like do something so similar. Like
Mhm.
UK and Spain are in the same region, yes, but same continent, yes, but they are different enough to, so people will be like,
They're different culture.
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, very quite different cultures. So if they were doing Germany or even like the Nordics, like I think
Yeah, the
could avoid
Nordics
that.
would be like the best area if they're
Yeah,
doing Europe
Nordics
again.
would be the most divergent. Like it's still in Europe because I know Pokemon seems to do their regions based off where a lot of Japanese tourists go. And
Yeah.
I don't know if the Nordics is too popular, but it is definitely a
I
tourist
think the main
destination.
reason with like
So
the Nordics is that they're very expensive. I guess they're like a very expensive area, so I don't think tourists would flock there that much.
That's true.
I think
mhm.
I still think it's gonna be like Germany or like Benelux, that area.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
probably
do.
Germany, if I think
Yeah.
about it.
I think Cardo's gonna blow his brains out if the next generation is based off of Belgium.
Yeah, I'll probably, dude. Imagine.
Yeah.
I was gonna say imagine it was France, but remembered we already got Carlos. Oh wait, no, mind. So, no, if it was Quebec, I would just shit myself.
It's the whole region.
Okay, we're gonna okay. Let's place our bets for the next region to be Canadian.
Yeah,
No, no, no,
Canadian Pokemon.
no!
Let's
I don't
go.
want to go to China!
Can't wait for the next Canadian region.
What were we talking
Yeah.
about again? Ah, yes, regions.
Regions.
I do think it's going to be Australia. Personally, I want it to be Australia. There's a lot of hints to be for it to be India, but well, it's a good region to do something of course, but I don't see it being India based off just it's not a heavy tourist destination. A lot of people have been saying, "Oh, it's gonna be China," but first of all,
it's controversial.
really, China. It's a good.
It's way too
Don't get me wrong.
controversial.
China has a lot going for it, except for the politics.
Doesn't
It's going to be a
has China
nightmare.
like banned Pokemon or something?
No,
Damn.
kind of, but not really. It's more like. So I gotta go to the toilet. You guys talk amongst yourself.
Cardo potty break.
Yeah, all good. Potty break. I think another region that I might consider or sort of speculate. What about the Middle East?
Yeah, but I guess it's too controversial with
Too controversial, especially with Israel and everything.
Oh yeah, that is
Israel,
true.
Palestine, Syria, and Yemen are going to be very questionable. I think
That is true. Yeah, or Egypt or somewhere. Maybe that's okay. I think.
Even India would be I guess controversial to an extent when you think about it.
Yeah, but there's a few disputes I think as well
Mm-hmm.
with India.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's understandable then. Yeah.
I'm still
yeah.
still betting on Belgium being the next region. Honestly,
The Belgium. Let's go.
if
Yes.
it's Belgium, I think Benelux would be more appropriate. I think it'll be. Yeah, I think Belgium's too small. I think Benelux or
Yeah, you'd probably need like the 3 countries. And I kind of wonder how they're gonna do that.
yeah. Amsterdam would be perfect for the water type gym leader, though. I think.
Hmm
That's true. Yeah. Ooh.
I feel like Luxembourg would be like the final destination area.
That's. I think yeah, no, that's true. Maybe Luxembourg is like the Victory Road, like area, or like the final gym leader or a post game area. It feels like it.
Yeah, more likely a post game area, in my opinion.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Mm.
How would you guys feel if there was like a Swiss Alps region, like Austria and Switzerland, or and
Oh, that would actually be pretty interesting.
Yeah, considering like the different types of like terrain that Pokemon could use, I
Hmm
think there could be a lot of diversity, which
uh,
would be which would open more
I like
doors
the
for
idea
it
of a
to
really
be.
mountainous region.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and like this, the snowy mountains, and then you have like the seaside. Well, not the seaside, but like the like a lot of opportunities can be
Swiss
done
Alps
there.
can definitely be like the.
I have returned. What's going on?
Okay, we're talking about Swiss Alps region.
Oh shit, that's good. That's a good idea.
And it'd be really cool when it's open world.
What?
Bless you. uh,
Like the Swiss Alps, and then it's an open world region, so it'd be pretty interesting.
That would be very interesting. Also, maybe a region in like
Yeah.
Africa. I don't know which one would it be. Because I think some are very controversial to have as like a region.
Well, Africa would be good for like a Legends Arceus like game, in my opinion.
mm,
Yeah, but don't they have to base it off of like a region that already exists?
Oh yeah, that's kind of true.
usually, yes. Uh, wait, what was Hisui based off?
Oh no, it was like same as Sinnoh, so
Oh, it's just like an old
uh
version of
Yeah,
Sinnoh.
it's
so
like
like old
Uh,
so old
it's like
Hokkaido.
around the Hokkaido area.
Yeah, old
Okay.
Hokkaido.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah, there has to be like a new region then if we want to have like,
Hmm
let's say, an African sort of based Pokemon, African sort of based
Yeah.
Pokemon game.
Yeah.
But again, controversies do be a thing
Ugh.
there.
Yeah. I also feel like that it could be uh sorry, just I do hope that it could be uh
Definitely, I think Australia or somewhere in Southeast Asia would be like my pick.
yeah.
Yeah,
I do hope that it could be like another region in Japan, considering they haven't done that in a long time. This feels like it would be nice throwback, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I was hoping they do Japan again, but I feel like it's very unlikely.
Yeah,
With like
sadly.
the
I don't think.
regular Pokemon Legends games, like maybe if they do one on like Hoenn or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. Would you guys be down for another Let's Go game? If there was one to have
Okay.
it.
Okay. I
Uh,
would be, but it has to be very different from it has to have more content. Like I still want the Let's Go to continue on like an entry level Pokemon series, but have it also, be to have like a lot of content so it can attract some of the older Pokemon fans who may want to play it. Don't want to see the same shit all over again.
I think if Let's Go
Mhm.
is a one-off thing, I would be fine with it. But if there is another game, I would be fine with it as well.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
that's
same.
what.
But I think if I would choose between Pokemon Legends and Pokemon Let's Go, I would definitely pick Pokemon Legends games.
Yeah,
I would rather have a new Legends game than Let's Go, and I feel like
because I think
I feel like anyone would
Yeah.
agree with that.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
unless they're like very young and hasn't experienced any other like Pokemon games, I guess Pokemon Let's Go would be fine. It would be
Yeah.
acceptable because they haven't experienced.
It would be acceptable now.
Yeah.
hmm
Oh no, what would you do if there was a Quebecois region?
I would probably, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Carter will explode. Internally.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
come back. Dude, imagine if they did like somehow they did like a Hong Kong region. I would eat the shoe.
Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, I would
Okay,
eat the shoe.
Here, here first.
If-
Game Freak,
If
let's do
next
it.
generation is a Hong Kong region, I will eat my shoe.
Come on, Game Freak.
Come on.
All right, so next
Are you gonna
generation is
do it on
coming out in
camera too?
2025. It's coming out in 2025. Okay,
Have-
so there's time.
We have it on. We have it on camera. We have it recorded. If it is a Hong Kong region, Carter will eat his shoe. You hear it all, folks. You heard it all, folks.
Yeah.
He'll eat his shoe.
Yum 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 yum. Eat shoe. Me eat shoe. Me like his shoe. I love
like
shoe.
shoe.
Yum yum yum.
Yes.
You're to
Hang-
hear. Cardo's a shoe enthusiast.
No.
Carter likes feet confirmed.
What? Hey. No.
Mm. Do you like the shoelaces?
No.
Do you munch on the aglets?
What?
Or do you not know what the aglet is?
Oh, Acklet. Yeah. What about it?
You like munching on the aglets.
No.
Okay.
Okay. What the fuck?
Well, he's going to if the Hong Kong region comes out next generation.
Mm.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah, but honestly, like we worked on the plot. I worked on like my own idea of Hong Kong was a Pokemon region. Like honestly, it is very interesting to think about. Just saying.
If it actually happens, I think it'll be very surprising, considering how there's very much better candidates for a single region.
Yeah. But like it would be a surprise for sure, but welcome.
I'll be fine with it,
Mhm.
and I'll be even more happy because Carter has to eat his shoe now.
Mhm.
Oh,
I kind of want to see this happen.
Yes. I think we all
It's a
do.
win-win. We get
what's wrong with you
it's
guys?
a win-win.
What did I ever do to you?
Imagine the community's response. That'll be epic.
Yeah.
No.
You just see a post
We just
Why?
kinda
next day
like,
that says, "I just."
guy eats shoe because Game Freak listened to a podcast.
Why?
Carter.
Why?
It's a win-win if we get a Hong Kong region. There's representation, and Carter gets to eat his shoe. See, it's a win-win.
You guys, you go outside. Go outside. Just go outside. Go outside. Because I'm telling you to go outside. Please, please, please.
Mm. So true.
Oh my fucking god. Anyways, what we're talking about again? Ah yes. Next gen region. You know what I feel like could be an interesting like I feel like if they do an African region, it would either be Egypt or South Africa because those are the two places that make sense. But I do want them to see them do like Morocco because that would be the interesting concept. But
be really
yeah.
Western Sahara is
really cool,
too
though.
controversial. I don't think.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
was
yeah,
thinking,
in
like,
Egypt you can do like history stuff, which would be interesting, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
You could.
I was gonna have a hot take and say Kenya because of the sort of safari sort of area, but
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
that would be a
too
good
sure.
idea.
I'm not too sure on how popular that would be amongst like in general, actually. Yeah, but that'd be quite interesting if that did happen.
Yeah, that would be.
Hmm.
That
I
would generally be.
don't really know about Africa. Maybe Madagascar, but I think a bit like.
Madagascar, that would also be interesting.
If there was a
Yeah.
Madagascar, we'd have the penguin Pokemon.
No, no, come on.
And we'd also have the lemur Pokemon.
Okay, Lima makes sense, but not
King
penguins.
Julian.
I know what you're talking
Julian.
about. I know what you're talking about.
King Julian Pokemon.
A what?
King Julian Pokemon.
Fuck you. Just why?
His hidden ability is moving it.
What would moving it be doing though?
He doesn't
Well, what?
That's
the
not good.
opponents.
Oh, so what? I cannot move it anymore. How do you say it? Is that how you say it? No, it isn't. Who cares? What? I cannot fucking move it anymore.
Okay. Okay now.
It's to him in a wheelchair. Oh God, Jesus Christ. But yeah, anyways, moving on. So Gen 10. Yeah, I just nothing. It's okay. So another question. If you could design your own Pokemon game, what would it be like? Pitch it. Because
Hmm.
I've pitched so many. So
There are so many different opportunities
First
to
of
make like
all,
a new
I
Pokemon
would
game.
make the Pokemon region Hong Kong so Cardo would eat his shoe.
Let's go.
See? I pitched an idea. The region would be Hong Kong, so Cardo eats his shoe.
Hmm.
but I already made a Hong Kong region, so you can't.
Okay, fair.
But I
You
would
know
want to see a Korean based region, but I know how controversial that whole area is right now.
Yeah.
Mm.
But who
Especially
left?
with Japan and stuff.
Oh yeah. I think for me, I'd like to see a Thai region, like a Thailand region,
Mm,
because
yeah.
like the north is like, well, it's more mountainous, and the south is like all ocean. Well, not all ocean, but like it's all like
Wait,
seaside
which
resorts.
one? Korea?
Thailand.
Thailand.
Oh, Thailand. Nice. That would be an interesting idea.
Yeah.
And Thailand is kind of diverse geographically
Mm.
too.
Yeah, it's also quite popular with Japan as well, like Japanese tourists. So like a lot of people do go to Thailand.
Oh, I accidentally left. Okay.
Yeah, Thailand would also be a good region. Like the Malaysian area would also be a good region. Malaysia.
Yeah.
Maybe Singapore could be added there too. I don't know.
No,
Of
that
course.
would be too big for a region, in my opinion, if you had all three of those countries.
Oh yeah,
No,
definitely.
no. I'm talking about just Malaysia and Singapore. I
Okay,
think
yeah.
it's too big.
If it was
Yeah,
just those two
that'll
together, I
work.
could see that working.
Yeah, Thailand has to be on its own, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe the island of Malacca and Singapore.
Malacca's a part of Malaysia, though.
So just like Malacca and Borneo doesn't get included. Malaysia.
No, you mean the Malay and not Malacca?
Okay. I'm not smart.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay.
I'm still banking on the
Sorry,
Belgian
bit of
region though. I think it could happen.
If a Benelux region happened, I would shit myself.
Oh no!
You heard it here, guys.
Yep, you heard it here.
Oh no.
It would be the worst thing to happen in Pokemon.
Okay, what if it's
Because-
just Netherlands and Luxembourg and there's no mention of Belgium? What do you do?
But okay, that would be fine. That would be
No
fine.
more suicide for Cardo, I guess.
No. Come on, no. Yeah, but yeah.
Oh no.
Um,
Oh,
another question. So, if you could, like, we mentioned types, we mentioned new generations. Okay, let's think. Um, if you could make it like a more like teen or like more 18, more like mature Pokemon game,
Mhm.
what would you look? What would it look
how
like?
how would you do that though? That's the real part. We're adding
Oh.
blood.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking,
Except for adding blood on the Pokemon, I don't know what else. It's if I would add changes, it would be very unnecessary.
Maybe
so what
have-
I was thinking is where like the evil team takes over the entire region, and it's up to you to stop the evil team.
What is
I thought it'd
going to
be
be the evil team though? I think if you
yeah.
want to add changes to make it 18 plus, you could add like swear words or something. I don't know. Make the rival say "fuck you" after you lose. Okay, yeah. After they lose, they say "fuck you." Basically, every
Joke rival, but he kills your family.
what? Open that part up. Okay, okay, start again. I think the mention of killing family will be on the list. Definitely. Maybe.
Yeah,
Like a reference, maybe.
yeah,
There would be a lot more deaths in the game too.
yeah. Because I mean, I think Pokemon does have some dark moments, but you know, it never goes on full on dark.
Actually, no,
Like,
who has like confirmed die in the Pokemon games? Actually,
um, so we
Uh,
have like the professor in like Scarlet Violet, obviously.
okay.
Uh,
I mean, they're not.
the Ghost Girls in like various games. The old
Lysander.
man, the old Lysander, I think he was just like hinted at. The old man in Anastar City in XY.
Who was like who was the like the Team Galaxy leader?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the Island Kahuna of I'm looking at this. The Island Kahuna of Pony Island. Um,
Oh yeah, Hapu's grandfather. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm.
And like it's also hinted that, you know, there's also some NPC in Sun and Moon who
Who's
like
the
has
team?
who's paying respect to her dead husband.
What's the evil team leader in Gen 4? I forgot his name.
Cyrus?
What about
Didn't he die in
Yeah,
the
Cyrus.
distortion world?
No,
I'm not
he
sure.
did not.
Uh,
I think he just stayed in the distortion world, and then we just never hear
he's
from him
just
again.
stuck there. Okay.
Ooh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. What else? I'm looking at the Wikipedia page, but like, you know, like full on death is like something that's done
Get like. I think Horus did something to guest this in the Rainbow Rocket event in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Oh
But
no, I think
that was a different universe. Gets this.
yeah, but
Uh,
no, he only sent them back to the universes or something.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like Sun and Moon is about like a celebration of like 3D Pokemon because like I don't know, so there's a lot of past references. So
Mhm.
yeah, like
Mhm.
Colress was a big Cole like in Sun and Moon and Looker and Annabelle was a big part of the post game, and you assume you had Colress. So yeah,
Mm.
so yeah, I feel like some of that is quite interesting.
Yeah, I feel like there was more to Colress other than just him giving you the TM and then the Rainbow Rocket part.
Yeah. I feel like Rainbow Rockets is like, hey, what if we got all the evil team leaders together? Wouldn't that be funny? It was.
If the Rainbow Rocket event feels very like doesn't feel at all.
It feels very
Yeah.
forced.
I mean, I'm not saying I hate it. I just saying it feels very forced in terms of like in story for
Yeah.
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
I
they
feel
could
like they could have done
more.
it better.
Yeah, they could have done way more, but for what we got, I can't say I was exactly disappointed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, Rainbow Rocket just seems like
What is your
Yeah.
least favorite Pokemon for this generation?
Golden
For
Go.
this new
Go?
generation,
This
Golden Go.
generation.
I
Let me
have to
a
actually look through it.
I'll,
Same.
I'll say the main. I feel like the main reason I don't like Golden Go is the evolution method. I feel like it's very bullshit.
Oh yeah, it was so painful for me to get.
I wanted to use Golden Go, and then when I figured out how to evolve it, I was like, no, I'm not gonna use it.
I think the worst looking new Pokemon, in my opinion, is Espathra, the weird ostrich thing.
Oh, it's
The
Spotify.
baby
I
version was
actually
even worse. I didn't know what.
I just don't like that line. Yeah,
damn, what did it ever do to you though?
it just looks funny.
Okay.
I would say Wiglet is absolute
me?
genius.
Wiglet
said
is funny.
Wiglet.
That's why I like
Wiglet is-
Wiglet.
Yeah, Wiglet is so base.
But the name is just I don't know.
Wiglet is still nice. I don't care what anybody else says.
Wiglet is so.
Like I feel like when it was first revealed, I think a lot of people were confused. What's this a new regional form? But like they say, oh no, it's a completely different new Pokemon. And I think a lot of people were
Okay,
confused. Like, what?
Wug Trio
What?
is cool. I think Wug Trio is cool. I like the design. Wiglet, I feel like it's so questionable.
Walk Trio is
What Trio's
alright.
work?
It's a bit sus.
No. Walk
I
Trio
like
is fine.
I like Tinkaton, but I don't like the previous. I don't like the pre-evos of Tinkaton.
When I first caught a Wiglet, I named it Sussy Object and I put it in my box. It's still in my.
Wiglet.
Am I the only person that thinks that Cloth would have gotten evolution and hope it got an evolution?
Yeah,
Who?
I don't know why Cloth is a one-stage Pokemon.
Yeah.
Mm,
Feels
It's
kind of
just
weird.
so weird.
Especially how it's
it looks so.
It's a pretty cool shiny though.
Pardon? Oh, it's a cool shiny. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Cloth looks very goofy.
I think that's the point.
Oh, you know what's funny? Have you heard Cloth's cry? It sounds like a cow mooing.
Oh no, really? Hang on.
It does.
Cloth cry. So about
I think I'm the
Cloth.
only person that likes Brambleghast.
Oh, it really sounds like a cow.
Brambleghast is the tumbleweed Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bubblegast is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It is.
I
It
like
is
the
what it
concept.
is.
It makes sense for it to be a ghost type because you can't expect a tumbleweed to just,
Yeah.
I feel like Grafia being the top stage was pretty weird.
Yeah, I was expecting that thing to get an evolution. It looks like a mid-stage evolution, if anything.
Strudel looks absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like maybe one.
Strudel looks absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
I feel like they were definitely planning to do. I feel like they were planning to do something, but I think they just stopped. Just said, "Fuck it, we're not gonna do another evolution. We're not gonna do an evolution for this guy," which is sad, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, we're gonna end the podcast soon. But does anyone else have anything to say?
No.
No, not really.
Not really.
All
no.
right, so thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see you next time. Bye.